Doesn't mean at all that you have to be a professional. And the best part is that it literally grows every day, but then it's basically growing and working for you if you're doing it correctly. Short videos are on a rise. Attention span is just getting lower and lower. TikTok surpassed YouTube in watch time. Is YouTube dying? Should you even consider doing YouTube in 2022? The truth is, the grass is always greener on the other side. I'm a Florida girl. I've always lived in Florida near the water. I'm super tropical. I honestly feel like I was born on an island, except I wasn't, but I'm like a tropical girl at heart. Yet I'm craving mountains. I want a winter wonderland. What's wrong with me? I have probably never even lived in a place that gets colder than 60 degrees. Yet I'm craving that because I'm just used to ocean and beach and tropical and this. I see mountains and I'm like, whoa, it'd be so nice to live in a mountain. Yet so many people are moving down to Florida from the mountains because they want the ocean. Why? Why are we like that? TikTok wants to start incorporating longer and longer videos. First it went up to 60 seconds, then a minute, then 3 minutes, and longer. YouTube wants to start incorporating shorter videos. Hello YouTube Shorts. Hello something similar to Instagram Stories, but on YouTube, right? Each platform wants something else and they want to start incorporating what they don't have. But now let's talk facts, okay? YouTube is thriving. It's always been thriving. It's been growing and growing. And honestly, the growth hasn't stopped. They keep implementing new things. And the reality is that YouTube has always been the platform that has creators at the heart. YouTube understands that creators are putting in the work and that without the creators, the platform basically plop, right? The creators are actually the people that bring back the audience. Therefore, since they have that audience, then advertisers can actually promote their business on there. Therefore, YouTube makes money, and that connects YouTube with the AdSense, which has always been a pretty good percentage for the creators. So what does this mean for you behind the screen right now, considering whether you should even put in the time to get on YouTube? Before we jump into all that stuff, if what I was mentioning with the AdSense and YouTube growing and the percentage of monetization as well as creators and this and that, you definitely need to grab the free YouTube guide. Not only will you get free templates in there, you get TubeBuddy for free for 30 days, which is a YouTube lifesaver, along with literally a checklist that is going to allow you to set up and optimize your YouTube channel if you already have one. So these are the things you have to ask yourself when considering if you should start. First of all, how do you feel being on camera? This doesn't mean at all that you have to be a professional. I by no means was a professional when I got on YouTube, and I promise you that 99% of the people on YouTube were not professionals when they first started. It's just how do you feel about it? Are you ready to get the practice with it? Or are you thinking about doing like a different style of channel where it's not necessarily you in front of a camera? And that also goes hand in hand to what's your actual goal on YouTube? Are you looking to share your passion? Are you looking to bring awareness to your business? Are you looking to start a business with it? Are you looking to just create content? What's your actual goal? All goals are completely acceptable. We all have different goals, so it's just important for you to pinpoint your goal because it's going to be easier for you to create and to grow your channel if you know exactly why you're doing it. However, there is one thing that I do think everybody has to consider before actually getting on YouTube, because if not, then honestly, it's just wasting your time. If you're thinking about growing a channel, if you're thinking about getting started on YouTube, you need to have time, because I've seen it so many times that people are like, yeah, I'm gonna get started. They post 3 videos, they really put their heart into it, and then they stop because they just say, hey, I don't have time. So of course it happens to everyone. We all have busy lives. Beyond the time, you need to make sure that you are going to consistently show up for at least 3 to 6 months in order to actually get your channel growing. Last year, my business has seen the biggest growth, all due to YouTube. And the best part is that it literally grows every day. We can literally take a look right now, see how many people have gone into my videos in the last 24 hours, 48 hours, how many people know about what I do, what my business does, how many people are learning from me, how many people are even subscribing to my channel. There is so much growth that happens in a day to day. And honestly, if we think about it, yes, it's passive. You put in the work at one point in time, but then it's basically growing and working for you if you're doing it correctly. We've been able to start doing like this this one city per year thing because we have transitioned our whole agency model to a digital method where we're no longer going into a physical business, brick and mortar, creating their content and helping them with their digital marketing services, but actually helping people all around the world because that's what YouTube does. That's what it did for my business, but for you, it's completely different. For you, it can be sharing your passion, sharing your recipes, sharing your workouts. It's very, very different, but one thing's for sure, YouTube is not going to stop growing. YouTube is a powerhouse because of its searchability capabilities that have it paired to Google. It's like you asking yourself, hey, is Google going to be around next year? Right? You don't really ask yourself that because of the powerhouse that it brings with it. So if you're considering it, if you've heard around that you should start getting on YouTube, you definitely should. And the first step that is going to help you out with that is grabbing that free guide. It's a checklist for you to set up your channel. You get a template, you get 30 days of TubeBuddy for free, which if you haven't heard about it, stick around because this whole entire month we are doing a YouTube series on strategies, equipment, and everything you need in order to see your channel grow. So make sure you stay tuned. Grab that guide, ring that notification bell so you don't miss an episode of this series, and stay tuned because it's about to get real good. And I'll see you right back here on this same exact channel next time. Bye guys.